Alright, man, I'm back. Sheesh.
What's up? I'm running my stream right now. I don't know if it's working or not. I'm trying to figure it out
Oh,
so that way I
I'm
can
gonna see.
get it all figured out. It's on YouTube. I'm doing the YouTube one.
Let me see.
it says that it is, because I have like live chat on my phone, and it's not
I see it. You're in. It's night vision.
night. Oh, you do see it. Okay.
Yeah, I hear myself too.
Can you hear me now?
Let me see. Mia, say something.
Yo. Oh, I see what's happening here.
Super echoey. I
Yeah,
hear myself more than I hear you on your stream.
because it's
Like I
coming.
actually took my.
I think it's coming through my Discord. That's crazy. I muted all of it. I muted all of it. um, okay. So it's recording from a desktop audio. So sources audio capture. Sources is going to be an audio input capture. Okay. And device is going to be my microphone. Okay, so can you hear me in now? Right. And so like it's recording through the Discord. I can chat GPT it. Yeah. Can you hear me though is the question, I guess. You can. Cool. Um yeah, I have it set on a setting of like 3 or 4 something like 3 or 4 seconds or 30, 20 seconds or something. Stream output audio video advanced. Yeah, it's a 10 second, I think. No, that's for my re-entries. Yeah. Um, it might have been through Twitch that I had on my last one, so I guess I don't know if it is on YouTube or not. Let's see if this plays well and see. This is my kit. I love it so far. I mean, I have a lot of extra stuff in here that I just picked up. But like I got another headset or like night vision, a set of night vision, some Pokeballs. These are just sellable. Um, but you just sell them and then they're worth a little bit of money and you get some bread. Like I have, I think it's like 13 grand in my pocket right here. And so like you can do different things. Like this server, I think here you can like, it's like a cartel one. So like they have like people who run drugs and guns and everything like that. I thought it would be sweet to become like a police officer and go into these people who are doing like these drug runs and do like drug busts on them and like take all their stuff and steal it and be the good cops in the server. I've just been trying to see if my base is going to get rated where it's at. But so it has a map in here. So earlier you were up in this region, up here, and then we met down and through this region. And this is where I spend most of my time is like over down here. I love all Zelenogorsk and like Pavlovo and Mishkino all the way up to northwest. This left side over here has a lot of action in it. So it's yeah, just been since I've started. My brother, we call it home plate. We created. It's the most beautiful spot. It's kind of up there by where my base marker is, but it's just a pretty spot in the game, and we would hang out there and put a little tent, and it just kind of continued to stay as like a hangout spot, I guess. Like every group that I've had, I've somehow convinced them to come over there, and it's just an awesome area. It's a little bit different location that I'm at now than I normally do, but I'm trying to hide. I don't want to get caught, man. I'm trying to take it serious. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's the official grind is completely different than like what I'm playing right now. Um, yeah, yeah. Like you start out and you have like a knife, you have food, you're automatically your health is different. There's no stim, or there's no like stamina, so your running capabilities is just like, ooh, that's a good armor. You can just run forever. It's just these little things that like, yeah, it makes it kind of more realistic, but at the same time, it's kind of fun not to have to worry about them a little bit. Adds a little bit different twist to the story, I guess you could say. Yeah, it's different. Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah, if you want it to be. Yeah, yeah. No, it's a on site that if you see somebody, it's a pretty strong chance that you guys are gonna get into a fight. It doesn't mean that you will, but like I mean, two dudes running through the woods who's looking for stuff, and you have a gun, and they're running along and they have guns, and yeah, it turns pretty quickly. But yeah, no. I'm like, hey guys, so how you doing? I'm just gotta. Yeah, it's a balance, man. But like the fun part is you can be the good guy. So like you can help people out. Like if somebody needs help, somebody's getting bullied, we can go help raid them, and like we can keep the lobby in control, and yeah, it's doable. It is. It's a fun game though, man, 'cause really it can go. That's what I was like earlier when Bama was talking. I was like, it really is a pull into your heart and where your heart's at. If you have that demonic mind state of where like you're kind of giggling over the fact that like, ooh, it's like I am inflicting pain on this yacht. Like if you look at it in a cruel, nasty way, and that's where your heart sits, I think it really there is a valid reason to be concerned, and it could become negative input, I guess you could say. But I think if your heart is in the right mind and you're here having fun and it's all giggles and you don't have anger and it's you know what I mean, like you're not getting all worked up over a game, it can be good. It's all fun though, cause He would do the same thing, man. It would. That's where like earlier you were like friendly. I'm like, no, that guy's gonna try and kill you, bro. Like, it's like a house cat. If it was any bit bigger, they'd just eat you. I know this guy doesn't have a gun, but if he finds one, man, he's uh it is fun though. It's because it doesn't necessarily have to go that way. I mean, you can try and be peaceful with it too. There's a lot of like PvP, PvE servers too that kind of involve more of that. I haven't played that. I like PvP though. It's a fun like I don't know the technicalities of it. I had a base at this place too one time. It was a pretty sweet little spot. I found out that it was hard to fight from it though, because you got the woods back in here. There's it's like cliffside. It's bad. Y- Yeah, it's genuinely bad. Like I really need sharpening stones. But yeah, no, it can be difficult, and so we figured that out really quick. It was a really nice build on the base and everything, but like they just had so much coverage that they could shoot and move, and yeah, it is. I love that about the base is that I could pull out. Yeah, escaping is always a valid option in DayZ. Some people don't recognize it as one and they die, but I'm like, man, if I can just sneak out back here, bro. Uh-huh. Exactly. It there's no room for like playing around, that's for sure. Hey, I wonder if my truck is still down here. I had a truck down here that I found. Yeah, that's a pretty common spawn area over there, I do have to say. It's not like the worst area either. You gotta make a good decision from that area, like where you want to go in the map. Oh wow, I didn't realize how many things of sheet metal I had. Barancino's a fun town. Can be. Oh, no way. Civet. Uh, yeah, I can pronounce. Like I've watched enough that I used to, but I don't really talk to people. Civet is exactly what me and my brother call it normally. So my dude, like you'd have to rewind, but I was literally just in my truck that I've had for like a week, and I put something into it, and I was looking around, and all of a sudden my truck just disappeared. Like it just bloop, disappeared on me, gone. I don't know if it was sitting there too long and like that triggered it, or if it just so happens that I was like at the point of where it sat that long there and didn't move that it. Yeah, that's weird. No, there wasn't that much in it. I'm not worried about it. one thing in this stuff is for sure is that the Lord provides 1,500 things that you can kind of just keep on chugging along. I'm in base though. This is
It's funny talking about the Lord in the game, isn't it?
I love it, bro. I love it because like what it's like one of the best things to be able to speak on. To be honest, I like it's the meaning of existence, and when you can pull it into anything, you know what I mean? Like it's just awesome. Some of my friends get so annoyed, but I just hope and pray that someday they'll understand it from where I'm coming from.
Yeah, man. I mean, if you're trying to improve,
Trying,
that's the most important thing, really.
trying. I mean, we're only as per like I still have a problem with cursing, and I still, you know what I mean? Like I have these, like I still get angry sometimes, and like so I still have all these problems. So I'm trying to work on myself, but as many seeds that I can plant into people to at least if they could like
Yeah,
just meet that guy, you know what I mean? Like if you just could meet this guy and you just like get yourself into this breakdown moment where like you can actually just get on a real level with Jesus and you're like, thank you. And that little simple moment right there of when you really feel it is just changing, like game changing. You know what I mean? You look at it different now.
yeah, yeah. Then you get an encounter with it.
100%. I,
That changes
I
everything.
Yeah, that's that point right there of it's like this hunger. You know what I mean? And you start eating. I need to get in the word more, man. I was there pretty strong, and I definitely have to dive in more than I have been. I still read like at minimum one piece a day. Like I have an app that like it's like I'm very disciplined on. I read that before I fall asleep, and somehow my body tells me if I wake up in the middle of the night and I realize I fell asleep and I didn't read it, I open it up and read it. Just I have to at least a little bit every day. How are you gonna survive if you're not eating, man? You gotta eat, right? So
Mm-hmm.
a little bit every day is good. I had to step away from the screen for a second because it is so green staring at that night vision.
Oh yeah. Same here, bro. I mean,
Oh, sweet, we're good.
yeah, man.
All right, uh,
Finally, a band lead. Yes.
dude. When you get going, you can kind of scoot along pretty quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I 1379. Yeah, I need more logs. Yeah, you kind of can get moving at a good clip. It's when you run into a small problem like food or water and you have to lag behind, then you just start falling behind.
I gotta drop some shit.
I know. I actually got to eat too.
Man.
I gotta eat too. What do we got? Water. We'll start there.
But yeah, I mean, the best thing you could do is just keep getting in the Word and do like a real Bible study. Like give yourself like a good devotional, do Bible study. If not already.
I I I really didn't have like any devotionals that I was following. I was just reading. I started Proverbs, but me and my girlfriend just got engaged, and really I decided that.
Congrats.
Thank you, man. It's really been, dude. Her progress with Christ is amazing and awesome too. I mean, it brings me to tears when I think about it. But we
That's amazing.
yeah, yeah, we can get into that off stream someday. It really is, man. All glory to God. It really is, dude. It's amazing. But
That's
yeah,
really spiritual.
oh, it really is. It really is. But no, man. Like it's. I kind of have been reading a bunch in Proverbs because I told her, what is it, Proverbs 1 through 30. If I want a 31 wife, then I need to be a 1 through 30 husband. And so I started like reading into Proverbs as Bella, that is so rude. Oh, I see what's going on. Kevin, that's rude. How dare you? Leave Tiny Cat alone. Come here, Tiny. Come to the window. Good kitty. We have a younger cat, Kevin. he is not the nicest sometimes. But no, man. So I've been diving into Proverbs and taking. I really, you know what? I was taking my time on it, and I still am taking my time on it because there's things that are read in there, man, that I think I could read 100 times over, and I still could dive and learn things from it. You know,
That's dope.
it's really insane. But yeah, so that's where I've been. I've been taking my time, kind of. I felt guilty about it for a little bit, but then I realized that like I just have to learn on my own, right? And where he wants me, and there's no judgment on his end of. So I'm taking it slow. I like it though. I do need more though. With work, I've been getting distracted, and that's something that I can't let happen at all.
Yeah, definitely. Just I would pick up a devotional. Because you can read the Bible yourself. Sometimes it's good to just have people, men of God that really just like learn. Like
Hmm.
this morning, I was doing a TikTok live, and um, it's a devotional by Smith Wigglesworth, and this dude is just such a. He was like born in the 1800s or something, and so the man is just he has a certain way about explaining things of the Lord, and
Right.
it's just incredible. And so it's really just helped my faith grow, and
That's
um,
awesome. Is it?
it truly is awesome. And
This is
it's made me
a
feel so much more confident.
Discord you have that you're doing this, or you said on
I was doing it
TikTok?
on TikTok live, yeah.
Sure.
People are just joining, and the Lord's been using it a
That's,
little bit.
dude,
So
I love that. I love that. Yeah. That's the good stuff right there. That's the same thing with the stream. I just think it's an unbeatable thing. When you're entering the word into different places, it's like this unstoppable force that's entering the game. And I think that games are an escape for a lot of people. And when people are searching for escapes, I think that's a place that the Lord belongs. So I think I'm excited for your stream, man. And my stream too. I'm excited for it. But like I think that I mean you've kind of got quite the thing going for you with the game and everything. So that's
yeah,
exciting to watch. No, yeah, it's really exciting to watch.
yeah, man. Well, let me know if you need help with like streamer stuff, and let me just encourage you. You could do the same thing. You could just, you know, preach the gospel to people. The kind of feeling that I get. How like when these days people can't really keep attention, right?
Yeah,
So like how people started putting like videos together where they're actually like talking about something, but they'll also put another video up so someone can like listen to it. So like say they're like someone jumping around on the Minecraft,
right.
Minecraft game. They're jumping around just like whatever, but meanwhile they're giving you like a message.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Where they can just
That
sit there and
keeps
wait.
your
It keeps
attention.
exactly. I catch
You could do
myself
the
watching
same
those.
thing. Yeah. It keeps your attention, but you're also able to hear the message. And so, like,
Right.
I feel the same thing with, like, we could do the same thing with playing games. They could just, like, listen to us while we're playing.
100%.
Same thing, dude.
I agree
I just feel
completely.
like that.
And you know what? I think that just the raw conversations that will get to be had in it is something that you know what I mean. Like, there's just gonna be these great conversations that come like what's the word I'm thinking? Like authentically, naturally in a way. You know what I mean?
Oh,
That
yeah.
you can just cut into a clip like that, and it's something that people need to like. They need to hear it. Like these kids, especially these kids, like I said, that are searching, are looking for an escape, are trying to find this, and they don't necessarily know what they're searching for. But when they find out that there's this guy, this God that loves you, and like everything you've ever done is lined up for you meeting him and having a relationship with him, and like it changes people's lives. So they definitely need to hear it. I'm s- I'm
Absolutely.
stuck. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what's needed.
I'm just
Maybe
gonna die of hunger
maybe.
again. What about you?
Dude, the game has no mercy. That's for sure.
I love it.
Yeah, me too. You gotta be on your toes.
Like when you, like when you overcome it, it just feels so much better.
Oh, it really
It really
does.
does.
It really does. Yeah, I don't. It's once me and my brother have always said that. Like once you get into the game and you can understand the dynamics of it. Like even now, I have like 1,000+ hours and I'm struggling to build this base because I don't know you know what I mean? Like it's just this constant learning, fun, growing, entertaining game that yeah, I'm gonna sit here patiently and I'm going to chat GPT why I can't. What is this called first? I want to make sure I have the kit name right. Read it.
Dude, he's just like moaning and groaning because his stomach is like inverting itself. It's crazy.
What's the difference between a floor hatch and a roof hatch? They look the same. I mean, there's clearly a slight difference. Oh,
What are you gonna do?
I think the roof hatch would actually stick on the roof. So maybe I should dismantle. Oh, no, I can build it. I'm gonna just do it. Like I said, I'm just taking this base to the point of trying to see uh, how rateable it is, and then also like how easy it is to find. And so far, I think it's doing well. I think nobody's found it. Nobody found that truck. Nobody has bothered me while I'm out here working. I'm feeling pretty. I gotta raise my flag. But it's wow. It is wow. Isn't that beautiful, Bella? Yeah, you're howling in the back. That is gorgeous.
Do they do that in like normal bases or like?
Yeah, they do and they don't. It's like if you want to have a base and it's so that your stuff doesn't disappear. You know what I mean?
Oh, gotcha.
So like if I weren't to go over here and to raise this right now, eventually over like a certain amount of hours, my stuff would start to despawn. Like if I had anything on the ground or anything.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
I most definitely have to go find a sharpening stones, some more nails. Wow, that's crazy. You guys are sitting next to each other. That was an ADHD moment. My two cats are chilling in the window together. Usually they're like at each other's throats.
That's hilarious.
Now, see, that's what happens when you bring the word of God into a room.
That's hilarious.
Dude, like things just work. That's crazy. They're sniffing each other right now.
Do you know that the Bible actually talks about that?
Does it? It doesn't surprise me, man. It really doesn't.
It
Like,
talks about what was it? Um, like all the animals will. It actually says to preach the whole word to all the animals.
dude, bro, so I'm not crazy for like praying with my animals at night and telling them about Jesus.
No,
Okay,
that's
good.
not a joke.
Okay, good, because they definitely know about Christ and what He did for them. Like I'm like, yo, you won't believe this. And every night I go down to pray, man. Every night I go down to pray. If I go hit my knees right now, I don't have to say a single word. If I go hit my knees at the bedside right now, all the animals are right there. Every time. It's just trying. Phil Robertson's Duck Dynasty guy says, "Tell me what part of the ocean or what part of the sea did that come out of?" He said, because they always talk about, you know what I mean, everything came from the ocean or whatever they say. And
I don't know that.
I almost
That's
got
crazy.
another room built onto the base. I actually do. Okay.
So you could just like build up.
Yeah. So like, are you watching? You can see.
Yeah.
Alright, so come on here. I'll show you this. So like you just start with like the bottom down here like these. This one kind of messed up a little bit, but it's because I went out pretty high off the edge here. But I could just add another one to the bottom of this and it would fix it and make it look pretty. But yeah,
Is that part of the mod?
yeah. This is part
Oh,
of
nice.
yeah. So like in this server we can go 5 wide, so we can go another one over this far, and then another 5 back, and then 5 up. That's a bit insane. Unless you're really just trying to like hide stuff, but you can only have so many code locks. So, for example, um, code lock. Oh, let's do this. Put this back there. Code lock here, just in case they break in. But so like this door is locked right now. That's a code lock. So everything's locked. You don't have to type in codes when you set up a base or anything like that. But I'm gonna attach the code, type in my code, and initiate lock. Do it again. And now I'll never have to type that code in again. But like if a random person, like when you come here, you'll have to type in the code on all the doors, but you'll never have to type it again. So it's kind of like this nice little. It makes it smooth, but yeah. But so now I was gonna do up here. I don't know. I thought about like making a cool storage room and stuff like that up here. I don't know. You can make money by doing like the whole grow op thing, but I thought it would be a lot cooler to like every weekend go take all the illegal things from people.
So is this like there's like a little economy in the
Oh
in
yeah,
the
oh
in the
yeah.
server?
So yeah, yeah. So um, like up here is the black market. So up by Northwest, there is the black market. Generally, it's up here over, or it's over at this castle, but looks like theirs is above Northwest. Um, you can take things. Oh, what am I doing? You can take things such as these Pokeballs, well, I really have nothing else. I kind of stored it all already. But you can take the Pokeballs and some other sellable items, and you just sell them, and then you get cash, which like I have here, cold hard cash. And
So it's like a vendor.
yeah, exactly, 100%. And so you can sell it to there. Well, then you can go over to the trader, which is at Alter, and you can, how do I put it? Like you can buy everything pretty much. Not everything. There's some like organic stuff that's just like juicy to find. But for the most part, you can buy most things, sleeping stuff, cars, helicopters, um, all sorts of stuff. And so yeah, then like all these little circles, they drop like care packages, so you can go pick up a care package. These little blue circles and orange circles and stuff like that are key cards. So I have right now, I think I have a blue key card in there, so I would be able to go down to this island down here and open that place, and it gives you certain things. I haven't looked into it too much about what it 100% gives per color. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
yeah, it's pretty cool. See, I like
that's cool.
it's like they get pretty far with it sometimes though, and it goes they have like tappers they call them, which is these snipers that will kill you like instantly if they hit you. And while that's cool and everything, it really sucks when you're doing good and then out of nowhere some really good 14-year-old kid comes in and drops you.
Not a 14-year-old kid.
Yeah,
That's all he does.
it is. It's all he does. And guess what it is, dude? It's the worst time of the year. It's the summer. So they're really good right now. Bella, what's up, girl? Are you stuck? Did you get it? Yeah. How about you chill out, puppers? You're too old for that, mama. Come on.
Come on, Weasel. We both said at the same time.
Oh no.
You press spawn. I don't have anything. So that's some water thing too. All the weaponry. Let's see. Got some 45 ammo. Nothing else though. Puts the water things right in the middle of everything.
this as much as I can, and then I gotta go do a run.
I feel like if I played the mod version, I would play it too much, and it wouldn't be good for work.
Yeah. You got a valid worry right there. That's the thing.
I have to like get mad at the game at some points to like not play it for a little bit.
Do-
But
no, it's hard.
if I
It's
want
a
to, I
good
can
game.
play it.
Yeah, it's a fun one, man. I just to switch it up every once in a while and kind of little PvP building bases and weekend raid only. So like people who work, you can get on the week. The last week they do it's a whole week raid, so it goes from last night or yesterday at 4 o'clock to next week when the wipe happens, and then yeah. Oh wow, there is a lot of bad storms happening right now.
Oh man, did y'all get tornadoes over there?
Yeah, we've had them for the last 2 days. We had to go shelter in place like 3 times yesterday.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. It never was like this too much. I mean, it was a little bit, but not like this. Like we've had probably like 4 or 5 tornadoes. There's a tornado in Minnesota right now as we're talking. Um,
Jeez.
yeah.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah, it's insane. It's a wild force. It's definitely a wild nature. It's a,
Ooh, like anytime stuff like
yeah, yeah. It's crazy how all the
I
storms
don't
are
think
all
we'll get to
turning.
see it. Yeah.
No, it's like the Earth is upset almost.
Yeah.
It's starting to get this weird vibe. But, you know, that would be a really interesting time to be allowed to see. I mean, like, I could have been born at any time, and to be born during that and get to hopefully see that would be wild, man. Like,
Yeah.
I get the fear of it,
It's fun.
but it's a very, I think you, if you have a fear of it, it's a misunderstanded fear. I'm excited. Um, I was
Yeah,
almost in
some
tears
people
the
get
other day.
what?
I was almost in tears the other day over it. Like I'm just like ready. Like I don't want to die by any means, you know what I mean? But like I'd just rather be there with him. You know what I mean? Like I just it's difficult here, but like I'm ready. Like I don't know, this sounds crazy to some people, I'm sure, but like I love life here, you know what I mean? Like I love it. It's life is awesome. It's fun, dude. It's I have a blast with it. Working, growing a business, family, friends, all sorts of stuff like that. Um, but like, yeah, dude, like I'm here for one reason. You feel? Like I
Yeah.
just want one reason, and that reason is him. And so like to get to see him, man, I can't wait.
I think that somebody's talking to me.
Tell him about this guy we know.
Now that I'm off stream, I'm gonna stalk him.
Yeah, I was gonna also say I'm like if you get the opportunity to do that, but also shoot first.
I don't even have a gun.
Yeah.
Oh, this dude's a fresh spawn.
Oh,
I
cool,
bet he
cool.
might be fresh.
Go make friends with him.
Come on, man.
You can't. I know it's just not something that's real. You can't make friends. You can kind of. I've done it. Like one of my buddies,
Are you
Dalton.
scared?
But yeah, yeah, dude, it was so funny. Me and my brother sat there. It was literally 5 minutes before we met this guy. We were sitting on the hillside looking over Zelenogorsk. The morning just cracked over. It was beautiful. It felt like morning, and like I felt like we were sitting there and end times, smoking a cigarette, drinking our coffee. You know what I mean? Like on this hillside, and I was like, we can never trust anybody in here again. Like it's just me and you now, buddy. And he goes, no, definitely. And we run over the hillside and meet our good buddy Dalton, who we ended up running with like for months. He's just waiting for winter to play again. But he comes up behind me and he goes, "Hey, how are you?" And I was like, "Good." He goes, "I could have killed you, but I didn't." And I was like, "Oh, sweet, yeah." And then I was like, "Dude, we just said we weren't gonna make friends." And Trey comes up, my brother Trey comes out of nowhere and just starts shooting at this guy. And I'm like having to jump back and forth, and I'm like, "No, he's friendly." It was this whole ordeal, but we ended up running for a long time. I still am friends with him and talk to him weekly or monthly. Good. Yeah, yeah. It was one of those incidents though that I'm glad that we actually took the chance on that because it created a pretty good friendship.
That's awesome. I haven't made a single friend on this game.
It's hard because
I mean,
they want to kill you.
oh yeah.
It's like making friends with a feral cat. It's kind of hard. Making friends with a feral cat is exactly what it's like trying to make friends with a daisy. That's why I went and I thought, like, oh, now imagine trying to find a brother in Christ too. Like, it's a
How
needle in a haystack, man. Like,
I don't think they're here.
I don't know, dude. I've seen some stuff that's bothered me, and I'm just like, this is not the server I'm gonna be in, man. Like, oh no,
Server's really fun though.
it is, but it's good. It's good. It really is good. Um, because I do think, like I said, there is a lot, dude. I think there's a lot of them out there searching, man. I think they're searching. I don't know. I'm
Equal opportunity.
Yeah, and I think God puts people in situations for certain things. So like I do trading, for example, and I trade like forex and commodities and crypto and stuff like that, right? And I'm not good at it, but I'm getting there.
What does
But
that mean? You leave the business?
no, 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 no. I'm a blue collar guy. I wish that's what I did for business, buddy. Eventually, someday, Lord willing. Um, but I met this guy, and like it just so happened that he's also a huge brother in Christ. His story's insane. He pretty much died in a motorcycle accident, and seeing things that are unexplainable, and from that point on, just couldn't not be a follower of Christ. And so we told each other like we want to do Christian trading podcast, and like we just truly believe that people get pulled together. So I also think that this is God orchestrated, and I think that there's a lot of people in Daisy apparently that need to hear things, supposedly. Not not by my assumptions, but I mean I definitely have been here to see that I agree. not not to be yeah, but they definitely need it. Some of them, man. Oh man,
It's everywhere.
it is. It really is. I try to be a vessel in any place that I can. That's one thing that I always am. Oh no, don't dismantle. Stop it, please. If I can be a vessel to anybody in any situation, I mean, it's not my money. It's not. It's nothing. It's mine, man. This is yours. So do what you will with it, God.
Yeah, exactly. In my business, I talk too, like, because it's not at that point yet. Like, we're in the development stage. This is gonna be first major product, so it's difficult, and
It's bro.
I actually need to find a startup. So
Nice. There you go. Keep that. Hold that dearly. Yeah, no, it is difficult. Me and my brother, when we started the gutter business, this is pretty fresh. That we started it this
what do
year.
you do?
Just gutters. We hang gutters. Gutters and filter cover. And so we decided though that when it started that this is for the family and friends and anybody that God's has placed in front of us or around us, and that we've decided that this isn't really our money. We're lucky to get paid through it, so we just pay ourselves. Like I don't care, I'll say it out loud. I like pay ourselves 800 a week. You know what I mean? And it's very not greedy, but it also is nice to us and our families. And Um,
Yeah,
the rest of it's going into the business, and eventually maybe we'll be able to grow up. But for now, it's just focused on it's God's money and where He wants us to go and what He wants us to do with it and everything like that. And so,
that's good.
yeah, it's important. It's important. It really is
Yeah,
important.
kingdom money. That's how I feel about it.
Yep,
What
exactly.
I'm doing has the potential to, make a lot, like a lot. It's entertainment, and this is truly an untapped, like,
Huh.
video games. It's
Y-
untapped.
yeah.
The body of Christ is not in the gaming industry. It's a
No.
multi-billion-dollar industry, and there are billions of young minds and older minds that are playing games
Mm-hmm.
that believe they look forward to their streams. But we can do work. We can do it.
Huh.
But that's exactly how I feel. It's kingdom money. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, dude. Like he's. I don't think you'll get trusted with it either, unless he knows your heart. I think that was why it took a while too with me and my brother. We were like failed entrepreneurs. You know what I mean? I wouldn't call it failed, but it's not been easy. And so, like, I think that's just a lot of proving that we have our minds right and in the right place and focused on the right things. And it took us a while to all get focused on God. It really did. Dude, 5 years ago, Ethan, hooey, difficult place. I can tell you that much. I think I'm gonna do this up here. I'm just gonna start this, take it as far as I can, then go get nails and. Yeah, no, it's been good though, man. You'll have to definitely meet my brother someday. I'm
Yeah, man.
trying to get him on here to play. He doesn't have. He plays on console, uh,
Oh, okay.
so it's a little bit difficult to get him on. But he joins Discord, so
Oh, okay.
there's that. I'm going to do this, I think.
Yeah, man. You just gotta get a PC with
I,
chips and
dude, I know I've been
decent
trying.
CPU.
I feel really bad because like it was this winter he went out and he just bought a new Xbox, and I don't want to say I talked him into it, but he bought a new Xbox because his old one was bad, and we were playing a good amount of Daisy with all our friends. Dalton, the guy that I was talking about, and so he went out and he got a new one, and then realized that he probably should have just bought a PC because like it's pretty expensive. I mean, 600 bucks into it
Yeah.
with the monitor.
Yeah. It's
It's
pricey.
It's well, the PC is substantially pricey too. That's what I told him. I was like, the Xbox isn't all that bad. You like it runs well. It's got a good community on it. There's always going to be updates on it for a solid amount of time. Like the only downside to an Xbox nowadays is that you can't really play DVDs on them. Which, okay, let's be honest, DVDs aren't really a common thing anymore. But
Yeah, that is sad.
hmm I know, dude. I've been doing like this resale stuff and trying to like find things to just hustle, you know what I mean? And so I went out to a garage sale. It was on Friday, yesterday, or Thursday, Friday or Thursday. And I never seen so many DVDs in my life. It was just insane. DVDs and CDs, and I was just like, wow, this stuff really took up a lot of space. Like I never thought about it like that. Like like there was whole shelves. I remember this one person back in high school. We went to a party, and her family had a whole wall, ceiling to the floor, from wall to wall of DVDs. Extremely impressive. I mean, I seriously, it outdoes like Netflix. To be honest with you, there's way more movies on there than Netflix, and I was just blown away. But like now I'm sitting here wondering, like, dude, how many garage sales is that gonna take to get rid of? Like, 'cause there's no way. I mean, maybe they still watch them. It was really impressive. I still to this day they had a hovercraft too. I'll never forget that.
A hovercraft.
I'm not lying, dude. It was a hovercraft. Okay, this was back in like I don't like crazy war stories sometimes, but like this is YouTube safe. Woke up in the morning and we walk outside and there is a hovercraft in the driveway. And I felt like I was supposed to turn around, walk back in, go back to sleep, and then actually wake up. But like it was an actual hovercraft. It was the first time. I didn't even know that they existed. I thought it was like a joke in movies, and then I was like, "What is it? Like, is it a prop or something?" They're like, "No, it works." And sure stuff. Her dad was like, "Yeah, no, this definitely works. I'd fire it up, but it needs a yada yada." And I was like, "This is crazy. It was a hovercraft." Yep. Still haven't seen another one, but it existed. Unless he was pulling my leg, but he seemed like a legit guy.
That sounds cool though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you would need one other than having one, but it was pretty sweet. I can't yeah, I can't lie. It was pretty cool. I mean, it was an interesting thing. I'll never forget it.
Fake until you see it work.
Yeah, like I seriously didn't believe him. Like I was like I want to believe you. I really want to believe you, but like, yeah. Yeah, actually, like, I know it is real because we ended up, like, continuing to know these people and, like, they were legit people, but I did never see it run. That is truthful, so you might be on something there. It might not be real.
No, I'm probably wrong. It's probably real.
It probably might be. I don't know. Let's Google it. No, I've seen, like, YouTube videos of them. My phone died.
So like by hovercraft, do you mean like
Like it just blows air out the bottom, like you know what I mean? Where like it's like that thing that like just like it's like a rubber inner tube, and then it has a chair in it. It goes on water, on land, on sand. I mean, it's technically on air because it's blowing so much air out through the holes in the rubber that it's like actually like creating the space in between the whole bottom of the tube. You know what I mean? So it's just constantly off the ground. And in direction, how they direct it is through a like one of those fans, those giant fans, like a fan or a parasailing fan or whatever, you know, on the back. Um,
yeah.
yeah, it was quite interesting. I was blown away. I woke up and I was like probably like, I don't know, like 16, 17. I was quite hungover if I'm being honest. So I like didn't really get the best look at it, I guess. Hacksaw.
That too.
I can't put a hacksaw on here? That's just ridiculous. Oh, I can do this.
It's dark.
Oh no, yeah, dark is a difficult period to deal with in DC.
I guess so. Hmm. Okay, so now this guy's starting to die because he's hungry. This is crazy. It's brutal.
It, yeah, yeah, that's a good way to put it. DC is brutal.
I love it.
Yeah, me too. I can't beat it. It's like I'm so happy my brother showed me it. Such a good game.
Holographic card jacket. Ooh, something cool.
Sardines.
What's this?
Yep, it's time to go out and do my best to not die and find some saws, sharpening stones, or yeah, nails. We will start out with. Oh no.
There's more. Dude, I hadn't just like sat and played games just so long. Like
Such a relaxing feeling.
it's refresh. Yeah, it's super just refreshing.
Yeah.
I was telling my friend like after the stream, like when we were on like a break and dude, it just hit me.
Yeah, it's a I love games. I mean, there's a lot going on in the world right now, and but there isn't too much going on right now in front of me in DayZ, you know? So it's a good little step away. And it's fun, creative. I do like what you said, refreshing. It is. It's oh, a little separation from reality.
Yeah, like all I do is work in Bible study, and if you
Yeah,
work out, if you clean, that's it.
yeah.
Seriously.
I gotta start working out. I'm severely underweight, and that's something that I actually in like the last week I've taken more serious. And I started counting my calories and trying to maintain like 3,200 calories in a day and protein and yada yada yada. But I just want to gain weight and get into shape.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah, it's one of those things. I think that I would rather sacrifice something else in my life and fill it with that than whatever. I don't know what's got to go yet. Whatever it is.
Protein.
Protein is hard because I have a kidney. I got a kidney disease, and
Like, oh,
yeah, so it's a chronic kidney disease. So I have to be careful on making my kidneys work hard. So instead of like the average person can go for like 1 to 1.5 grams of protein per pound, while I'm sitting there at like I should be around point 0.8. You know what I mean? Like a little bit less.
oh yeah.
So I just got to watch my protein intake, and creatine is pretty hard on that. So I got to find a different way around creatine. There's some new forms of creatine that I've heard about that are like not bad for your kidneys and liver, I guess. But yeah, I actually just seen it recently. Obviously, Facebook realized that I was like starting to count calories, so they sent me ads and stuff.
Of course it is.
Yeah, nosy. They're just so nosy.
That's crazy, dude. It's honestly, it's nuts that you posted on there on Facebook about DayZ because
Yeah.
I was trying to look for like people to play it with.
Oh, that's hilarious, dude. Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, I
Because
got
people
God
follow it.
orchestrated, dude.
It was seriously. I think I saw you post within like I don't know 10 minutes or so. I don't know. I don't remember what it
It
was.
was really quick. I was sitting at the laundromat, man. I was doing some laundry, and I was
2 minutes.
yeah, and I was like, oh wow, that was like I posted it while sitting at home, and then I went up and did some laundry, and when I got back, I was like, oh dude, somebody commented on it already. And of course, I was like, oh, don't be some like weirdo or something like that. You know what I mean? I was like, oh no, he's like clean cut and sweet dude, sweet. Let's go. Because I've tried before, man. I've played with some people on that I've met on Facebook groups, and they weren't like bad people, man. They weren't what I was looking for, and
Nice.
kind of just gross. I guess is the best way to put it. Love them, I love everybody, but like I just didn't want that around me. Uh, an F bomb here, whatever there is fine, but like when you're doing it
No, dude. Yeah.
all the time, dude, I'm like, or like using the Lord's name in vain. I just like
Dude, I said in my
cringe,
Discord.
man. I just
I said in my
cringe.
Discord, man. Like I am not okay with it. I
Yeah,
just I don't care.
yeah.
I had absolutely no can't find my helmet. I had no care to that. If anyone would know, like, bro, like it's so serious to me that
Yeah.
like you don't know what you're doing when you say that.
Yeah, I know. I remember
Like
my
spare my
grandma.
soul.
I remember my grandma when she was young and she would get on me about it, and like I didn't realize back then. Oh, these are cool. Um, the level of like disrespect that I was showing, and so like I didn't really think much of it, but now like I mean, I've been on my hands and knees crying enough, thanking him enough that I understand that that's something that's I just can't. And you know, people make their choices, and I can't force people into anything. You know what I'm saying? But like, oh, it's not like I'm just because I'm solid. I know where I'm at with him, but like, I'm just like, I feel bad for them when they say it. I don't know if that's right though. I don't know if I should, but I'm just like, oh, like, because I know that they're not at that certain point of recognition with him and the role that he plays in his in their lives and what
Nah, we
you
gotta
know.
honestly just call it out.
Yeah,
That's the best you can do to just seriously.
especially to people who are following. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
oh, dude, do I have a lockpick on me still? I do. How cool is that? Sorry, I'm cracking a safe in here, and I have a lockpick on me. I've never had a lockpick on me whenever I find one of these, so I'm actually excited. What's in it? Uh, two, a coin, a Polaroid film, a great ball, and a brown brick. All sellables. Uh,
Nice Pokeballs.
Pokeballs and bricks of whatever.
That sounds
Yeah,
like a fun experience, man.
I know my
I
stomach's
got
going right now, actually.
combat helmet, patrol jacket, found a smog, found some bullets. I haven't found any knives, but like I'm getting very set up, so I need to find some food. I'm finding everything but food.
I wonder, what part of the map are you in? How? Because there's like a tier system. I wonder if I. Where does this do I have? Oh no, it was on I Survive that I do it on. But like, if you're still on the east side, I know it comes down and it's like kind of by what I can't. They're written weird in here. Severograd basically is like where the tier two starts, kind of, and then over to like. So tier two will have good food. So the further inland you go, it should be the better. The further west, I guess.
I'm near. Let's see. There's a crane. There's a lighthouse.
Crane Lighthouse.
Some factories behind it.
Behind the lighthouse.
Definitely near the coast. Like I'm at the coast somewhere.
How far away is that lighthouse from you?
Like let's see. It's getting so dark I don't even know anymore.
Do you remember a gas station?
Uh, no,
Okay.
not that I recall.
Oh, I need to eat that food. What am
It got so dark. The lighthouse disappeared.
I doing?
It's not like I'm not at the top of the map if you're thinking that.
No, I was thinking exact opposite. I feel like you're in Cherno. The lighthouse and the factories is what made me feel like that.
There are a lot of cranes. There are lots of crates. The lighthouse is just like off the coast, and then there's like a crane across the way onto the shore with like all the. Is it a big church? I think, or I don't know. It probably just needs getting dark.
That kind of sounds like Electro or Cherno. I feel like you're south, that's for sure.
I think I need to like hide.
Oh no, I got sick from the unknown food. That's crazy. That's never happened to me, but it happened to you today and it happened to me today.
Oh no!
That's weird. I
That's
wonder if
scary.
that's something that they like added in maybe, you know what I mean?
Maybe.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna leave that on the ground.
Someone camping. I don't want him to die. Gotta wait till next daylight. Maybe I'll try to get some character.
There you go. I'm gonna have to go run this military and see if I can find any. Well, I can kind of look through this stuff here now. Sharpening stones and hand saws is my mission at the moment to continue the base. I don't have to. It's just for funsies. I don't know. What color pouch? I don't need that to be honest. 380 rounds. Yeah, it is a little bit difficult to find saws in here though. Oh hey, a spark plug. That's funny. I'm gonna take it. I don't really need it, but just because we've been in search, I feel like I'm supposed to pick it up. Maybe I'll find something and I will need it.
Man, actually, I think I'm gonna pop off here.
For sure, dude. Yeah, I should probably go hang out with him too. I kind of came back inside pretty quick, but I'm gonna probably continue this run tomorrow and
Okay.
try streaming again.
Yeah, you should. I'll try to support your stream. Definitely let me know if you do want to make it look more professional, you know, I am an artist and whatnot, and because you're a brand, if you're like looking to get like custom stuff done, like to make it look professional,
Yeah.
let me know because I'll definitely I can give you some discounts and
Word.
I can like a code or something depending on like what you want. I'll
Yeah,
let you know because
for sure. I appreciate
the
it.
nice about it, you can make money like with streaming because people are doing it all the time.
I
You're a
know.
nice guy, and
Oh, thank you. You too.
we need the body of Christ to like lift each other up. So
100%. You too. Let me know if you need some gutters or drywall, dog. Like I got you.
thanks, man.
Yeah. No, man, I appreciate it. I definitely will. I think, especially so the goal is for I don't think I'll have to work in the winters. I think I'll be lucky enough that the way we set the business up and everything, I'm not gonna have to work through winters. So that provides a great time just to go ham and stream. And so that was kind of the goal is to be able to stream and trade and do the both at the same time, all while talking about God. So we will. Oh, honey, strawberry jam, the best. That looks like a good time to log out. I'm gonna run this last building. No way. Okay, no. Yeah, man, I'm excited for it. I definitely appreciate it. I'm beyond broke right now, and I think that whatever I can do for this to get it going is what I'll get going. I don't even think I'm gonna do a camera for it. I don't know if I'll ever do a camera, to be honest with you. A lot of these DayZ streamers aren't doing cameras, and I'm totally in support of it. It, I just get this. I feel like I get distracted when I'm on camera all the time. I did it for a while there. I was on camera, but I get distracted constantly worrying about like am I like making a weird face or something like
I don't care about that. I want
right.
them to see when I'm angry.
Yeah, the actual sweat coming across my. Don't tell me I'm sweating. I don't have any sweat coming now. Now I'm sweating.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's fun.
that's
It
the
is
best.
quality
Quality
content.
expression.
Yeah, it's my favorite saying. I say it with everything. That's some quality content right there. All right, this seems like a legit spot to log out. But all right, man. Well, dude, it's been real. I'm glad that we got to actually get together and do a run. I can stop streaming or
Yeah,
stop streaming here. Do I have any people watching? Probably not. I haven't even checked. I feel bad. I probably should have checked.
just you.
Just you. All right. Well, I'll say peace out to you. Peace out. Thanks for stopping in the stream. You'll have